Hi all, welcome back to more Europa Universalis. And this is Ambitious Margrave. Solo scenario, this is my part. Uh, oh, 40, 45 is that? Right, I'll have it in the I'll have it in the header correctly. I think 45, just because I just stopped and started there again. Just restarted. So 45, I think. If it's not, it might be 44. Not sure. Okay, so like I say, I have just come straight back. So it is Austria's turn. So let's just push on. One thing I'm starting to sort of like worry a little bit about is this turn's going quick for the bots. Up to now, and they're eventually going to have to pick an event. We've got that volatile cost fluctuations card there, which is kind of scary. My guess is there's a possibility if I'm not prepared for it, I'm going to have to lose the stability, so that it only costs me half the cost. But well, we do have the exceptional year, but I was going to hold on to that in case I ended up with a bit of unrest. But because I've no unrest at all, so it's kind of just to make the most of that bit. But anyway, it's not our turn. It's Austria's turn. Now they do have 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, they've still got more more available than spent. So, and there's no other issues to stop them from drawing a card, I don't think. No, so they're going to draw a card. They got a military card. Okay, that's interesting. So we're going to spend 1 bot power. So that is now more spent than what they've got. And they're going to discard the military card. Siege Assault. I'm not going to look into it, but it's there anyway. Right, so military action for Austria. Now, we've got to remember that they've got a truce with Denmark, so they cannot attack Denmark. It's nothing to stop them from going to war with us though. So military, are they at war? No. Have they got a claim anywhere? Yes, there's a couple. We've got claim number 1 there, claim number 5 there. So I think they roll the dice to see if they get a match for that. See, they get 4, so that is not a match. So does the roll match a non-colonial claim? It does not. Any of the power struggle thing, we're not using them. But it has a royal marriage with its flipped. No, it doesn't. So it's going to go to military chart, roll for a target. If an NPR, place a claim. So military chart for Austria. Right, here we go. Well, I suppose I should show these rolls. These are a wee bit more important if they're military, aren't they? Right, so we're going to roll to start with. Roll the 3. So a 3 kick us off is Bohemia. I think that's... Well, actually... No, they've got an alliance in there. So they've got alliance in Bohemia. So no, that's an ally. And yeah, there's not any other realms in that area. Well, it actually says Bohemia, doesn't it? So they can't target there. So next, a 3. So a 3 from Bohemia takes something to Saxony. Oh, don't. That's just where I put my vassals. Well, Nuremberg's in there or we're in there. Okay, so how does it pick? How does it decide from that? Well, that's the... No, hang on, Grant. Saxony is the realm. Yeah, it's not the area. So that is us. Oh, damn. Really? Okay, let's see, because that's not a non-player realm then. That is us. It's just where we've just subjugated. So there we're there. So got a military target chart, roll for target. So it's Old Saxony, which I think is a valid target. Now hold on. No, yeah, because it's only Denmark's got a truce with me. Yeah, like I say, Austria are free to go to war with me, I think. Okay. So it's not a non-player realm, so I'm not placing a claim. Target is an opponent, yes. Has Casus Belli? I don't think so. Well, it doesn't have a claim in there. And I want to say that that's... Well, maybe I should check. Yeah, so there's the Casus Belli. Conquest claim. No, it's not a call to arms. It's not a general CV token. It's not an event. It's not a disputed... there is a marriage in there. Sorry, excuse me. But it's not on its other side anyway. So, which I think would have applied. Excommunication, that Holy War, Crusade, no. Imperial Liberation. Emperor has a permanent CB. Oh. The Emperor has a permanent CB against any realm with their capital located outside the HRE that controls provinces or has vassals located inside the HRE. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't apply to us, but because our capital is inside the HRE. But that would actually apply to Denmark. Well, no, it wouldn't at the moment. It would only apply if they control provinces or vassals inside the HRE. Yeah, like it says. Sorry, I might not be showing you that one. There it's there. Okay, so, well, that, like I said, it doesn't apply. So, we'll go back to the full chart and we'll say no to that. Casus Belli. Has Casus Belli? No. Oh, God, it's taking us way down to here. That the right bit? Yeah, has Casus Belli? No. So, taking it right down to here. As papal controller, can call crusade and target as Muslim. Well, no, and no. Right, so no. Right, so place a claim on target, prefer adjacent, then capital. Right, hang on. It's placing a claim here. Remember, they place claims on actual realms. Prefer adjacent, then capital. So I think if you're looking at a realm that was spread over... See, it just threw me there, because, the target is Brandenburg and my capital is Berlin, but then that's no... The claim has got to be going in the area that is targeted, Grant, which is Saxony, isn't it? So, yeah. So they're going to put a claim in Saxony, right? I'm going to get a claim right here. Stretching a bit. As long as we know... Yeah, that's claim number 4 I've got. Okay. Right, so this claim is going in here. Where we've got a claim in here as well. Which I think is fine. Right, and it's not targeting Nuremberg, but it's targeting Saxony, and Dresden's the capital there. It's just the way it says. Prefer adjacent and capital. I think this is if you've got multiple targets here, maybe. Target is an opponent. Yeah, the target is an opponent, isn't it? Because it did pick Saxony. It didn't pick a realm in Saxony. I picked Saxony. So that has got to be our vassals there. I think so, yeah. I think it is. It does. It has to be me. I'm an opponent. Yeah. It has Casus Belli, no. Papal controller, no. Place realm on target. Prefer adjacent, then capital. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure I'm understanding why it's asking that question, but there must be a way where it could spread over, because the realm itself could be in different areas, couldn't it? And this realm is Saxony, it's all in the one area, so I think that's what that's meaning. So it would prefer the adjacent, then it would look at the capital. Right, and then it's going to end the turn. Yeah, okay, that's all it's doing. It's just placing a claim. Okay, that's not so bad, but then, well, the thing is, if it does a military action gain, it's then got to roll the dice and get a 4 to target us, you know. So it's not dreadful. Yeah, okay. Again, just not feeling 100% sure these things. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game. There's a lot of that in most games I play. Not feeling 100% sure, but this one is leaving me with some uncertainties. I can't keep stopping and asking questions and whatever. I've got to go with how I'm seeing some things, and hopefully they'll get straightened out for me as I go. Okay, so that was Austria. Right, so Denmark now. Right, there's a chance they might be going for the event now, actually, because yeah, they've only got 2 bot per left. Oh dear, right, this is going to be an event then. Well, you did kind of want to see what the hidden event is going to be, didn't you? It's not under attack, army's not on the map, colonists no. So spent is greater than what they've got left, and they are not at war, and they have not picked an event, so they are going to go to event. So we're going to go with event action, and they're going to roll a die to see what event they take. So let's do that first. It's a 3, I think. It is indeed. So a 3. Here's the event chart. Is going to be pick the rightmost. Oh no, don't do that. Oh dear. Oh well. That's the volatile cost fluctuations. Yeah, that's right. Pick rightmost, revealed event. Well, hang on. Event, already taken event action, no, roll dice. Yeah, roll the 3. Pick the rightmost, revealed event. Oh dear. Right, so this is the rightmost event. These are going to get a couple of ducats each. And this is an event that Denmark are going to play. Oh my. Right, well, this is going to be a mess. Of course, well, hang on. I'm going to have to pay. I'm going to have to take loans to do this. I'm gonna. Oh, does that come into it? Does that trigger at the same time? For every loan they have. Oh God. Well, I'm kind of not sure how this works. You know, how, in what order. I mean, to pay for any of that, I've got 2 ducats. So I've got to pay ducats equal to half. Well, actually, before paying, they must choose this. So am I going to lose 1 stability and pay only half the costs above? Well, the costs are going to be... Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if it's going to cost me for the loans. Surely. Well, maybe not. Surely. Surely somebody's asked this question. Is what I'm thinking. Right, I'm going to look up on this a bit, and also I'm going to check what the bot's going to do here. I'm going to check the event suggestion. I'll just check on the computer, unless I need to bring it across. I'll see what it says. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, didn't find the answer I was looking for on BGG, and was eventually going to post it on Discord, my question. And then I thought I'd search on the Discord, and the solo bit, I didn't find anything on, but in the main rules, somebody asked this specific question. You know, do the loans count? This only applies to loans that you have at the moment. It triggers now. So, I'm not going to get charged 2 ducats because I've no loans. I've no loans at the moment. I'm going to have to take loans to pay for it, but these don't affect it. It's only loans at the time. So that's good. Whereas I kind of thought it might be, but it's not really that. Doesn't seem that clear in the text there, but it was asked on Discord, and it was the designer that answered it as well. Now, also then going to the bot event suggestion, it says that all bots gain 1 unrest. I think I've still got it up there, rather than bring it across. All bot gain 1 unrest. So that's what's going to happen to them. And then we're going to have to choose A or B. So, well, let's just resolve. Who's it's taking this event? Is this Denmark? Yeah. Yeah, it's Denmark. Right, so they're going to take 1 unrest. See, I'd be happy to just take 1 unrest. I'd be more than happy, because then I've got my exceptional year that's going to remove that 1 unrest and give me 9 ducats. I'm going to need these 9 ducats soon. Very soon. Right, so 1 unrest for Denmark. They're not going to pick one of the big ones, so we're going to pick a little one. And B. No, there's an A. Yeah, there's an A. Akershus. So Akershus. And then for Austria, we're going to pick one of the small one. Just there's an H there. I think the H is the winner actually. It's a K and an L. Yeah, I think the H is the winner. So there was that Holstein. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's them. That's nice and easy. Like I say, can I not just have that? Right, so now we've got to decide. Well, let's just check we put another 3 vassals in play as well. So we've actually increased, that's the whole point of it, is to increase our tax income. But we were actually, these 2 were covered up until we put that subjugate card. So now we've opened up 2 more tax income. So our tax income is actually 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it was 10 before. So our tax income is 12. So that's half of that is going to be 6, plus 1 ducat for each deployed/exhausted land unit. Well, we've got 2 that are deployed and 1 that's exhausted. So that's another 3, so that's 6. That's 9. I suppose it's maybe not as bad as I thought. Well, it's still bad. That 9 that we're going to get from exceptional year. It's gonna. So we can either pay 9. Excuse me. We can either pay 9. Mind you, we gain. Sorry, I didn't know we were gaining. Yeah, we were gaining. You gain a stability to pay it up in full. That's not as bad as you think, then, is it? Because I mean, I think that's the ability increase. Look, that's the ability increase gives you +2 manpower. Sorry, +2 income. I mean, okay, I'm losing a bit just now, but I mean, well, that's part of the event, so. Yeah, I mean, lose one stability and pay only half the cost above. Well, the costs above are going to be, what have I said? It's 12, so that's half to 6, 7, 8, 9. Half of 9 is going to round up as well, isn't it? So half of 9 is going to be 4.5 rounded up to 5. So I'm paying 9 or 5. Paying 5 and losing the stability. Yeah, no, I'm gonna play option B. I'm gonna pay in full to gain 1 stability. So I'm gonna have to take so it's 2. I need 2 loans, is it? Yeah, I need to pay 9. I said, yeah. So I'm gonna take 2 loans. One, is there not another one here? Oh yeah, it's the all health tokens. So I'm just going to stack these. So that gives me 10 ducats. I'm going to get 1 back. And that's me paying my 9. Just double checking again. That was 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Half to 6. And then 3 manpower. 2, 1 of which is exhausted. 2 in my army. That's 9. Yeah, and then that's going to increase my stability by 1. So, yeah, I mean, okay, it's not ideal, but. And we've got the exceptional year to get us 9 ducats back. I'm hopefully going to get at least 1 trade. Yeah, so. And then, finally on this card, a cardinal's going to die. Well, there's no cardinals up there on the track, so my guess is that that's going to be that. A whole lot of no more. Maybe not as bad as I thought then. It seemed like it felt like it was going to be worse, but unless I maybe didn't realise it was half of my tax income. I suppose I was concerned about maybe having loans as well, because you could see that was going to be 2 for each loan as well. However, right, we need to see what the new event is. Okay, so 2 ducats on them. Let's see what this event is. Oh, it's Austrian one. The Shadow Kingdom. So it's the Austrian event. Lombardy and Central Italy leave the HRE. Ooh. Right. I don't know how you. Oh, there's wee markers that say something along the lines of no HRE or something. So then the 2 options are A and B. Remember the bot. If the bot runs this, I'll do something different. But enforce authority. The emperor gains 2 prestige. They place vassals on all independent Milanese core provinces. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. You gain 2 military power and must add 3 unrest and 3 rebels to Lombardy. So hang on, if I ran that, yeah, because we've got to pick one of these, mine Grant. Emperor gains 2, so the emperor would gain 2 prestige, and may place vassals on all independent Milanese core provinces. See, I don't know. See, if I run that, if I play that, the bot's going to use the bot suggestion, isn't it? Or is it? See, again, I'm still... Because it's me that's wanting to play it to, like, mess them up. But if I look at that, well, what is it? Shadow Kingdom, what is it? 2011. Right, so all it says is Austria bot select B. So... yeah, so if I do play this, it's my choice. If Austria draw this card, they're going to play B, because it's less painful for them. This is let them go. The Emperor loses 2 prestige and 2 imperial influence, and he would gain 1 bot power. So obviously this one's worse, yeah, and I mean that's what I thought, it's worse for them. But if I play this event, well, Denmark can't play it now. If Denmark were playing it, well, the thing is, if Denmark were playing it, they would select it on whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's only if Austria are playing this that we look at that and then they would select B. And these things can actually apply. Okay. Well, again, I don't know if I mean this one. Yeah, you should probably have another look at them, Grant, because Austria's not far away. In fact, you know what? It's going to pick the event next turn. What are we on, Denmark? So it is my turn. I think Austria's going to pick their event next turn. And then they're going to start passing as well, so... Well, are they more likely to pick this because it's their card? Well, I don't think so. It's still the roll of a dice, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, if they roll a 1, they pick the leftmost. A 2, the second from the left. 3, the rightmost. A 4 is opponent event revealed. Well, that would be no to them. And then that would take them to own event revealed. Yes. If it was 5, yeah, a 4, 5, or 6, and they're going to pick this. And they're, well, it comes down here and says resolve option A, but we can see that it's the bot event suggestion is going to change that, because clearly this one, option B, is slightly better for them. Okay, and then there's no more secondary effects, so all we're getting hit health-wise is a circle, isn't it? That's going to be our diplomatic advisor. But he's not got a ill health on him just yet. So yeah, you might want to play the event though, Grant. Right, it's my turn. That is Denmark taking the event, so move his cube into there. Cylinder, not cube. I mean, I want to do the exceptional year, I want to do some trading. No, I'm going to have an awful lot of time. I think the longer I wait the event is going to give me, at least I'm going to maybe get some ducats. I'm unlikely to be passing first or second, I think. Yeah. I've been pondering for a while, because I also want to declare war, and I want to get Nuremberg. So what I'd have to do with that, I'd need to declare war on them. And then they are within 2 spaces. So I want to say I can move my army in there. But first on declaring war, I can have an activate units or recruit units. So yeah, I mean, actual fact, I could declare war. I mean, in my army just now, I've only got 1 infantry and 1 artillery. And how does they work again? I would say they get 3 dice, but they've only got 1. They can only hit me once. And I could pick my infantry. So actual fact, I could do all that in a 1-er. Yeah, obviously, the other option I could declare war and then not trigger a battle. Well, no, whatever way I do it, I'm not going to trigger a battle. So then I either get to take a free activate units or recruit units action at no extra cost. But my activate units could be activating my army and moving it 1, 2 into there. And then triggering a battle. Does that work? I think so, because activate units, yeah, always make a move. Now isn't there... Yeah, that's the attacker, but... Yeah, activate units. And then... Yeah, when units enter an area containing hostile units or enemy NPR provinces, a battle takes place immediately. So that's what would happen. And I would have 2 units, he's rolling 3 dice, can only hit me once. Mind you, I've got to hit him. Yeah, that's... yeah, you've got to hit him, Grant. You're rolling 2 dice only. And, well, I've got a cannon and an infantry. It's a bit risky, isn't it? Well, why don't I trade first then? It's just that, obviously, money-wise, I need to, if I recruit the army, and then that's going to stall me another turn. Because Austria are going to take the event this turn. Denmark are going to pass next turn, I think. Then Austria are then going to pass the next turn, and then that's me. Then got one more turn and then an event. So I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 turns left. I mean, I want to trade. I want to do the exceptional year. I want to attack, declare war, and, well, I suppose if I was able to declare war and recruit, that's 2, so that would be 4 actions. Oh no, and I want to siege at the end there, don't I? Yeah. So maybe I should just take this chance and declare war. Sorry, I'm saying I'm rolling. I still get to roll 3 dice as well. Yeah. And I would only need 1 hat. And then if only one side has units remaining, wins the battle, gains and then we end. Yeah, I think I could do this because I want it to happen before the end here. I don't want to be at war. Yeah, I want to, because that'll be a total victory against Nuremberg. Yeah, if it all goes well. Right, okay. I'm going to declare war then. So I'm going to spend 1 military power and declare war. That's not a red one, that's a blue one. Declare war on Nuremberg. Yeah. And I'll have a claim in that area. That one wasn't covered, was it? No, that's right. Right, and I have a claim in there, so that's okay. Right, I have a claim, so don't lose stability. Call to arms. I'm not going to send any call to arms, and neither can they. Now, it is a member of the HRE, but we are a member of the HRE as well, so the Austria would only offend if we were from outside the HRE, which we're not. So targeted player realms. Yeah, it's not a player realm. Remove all of my influence in each of the target realms. I have no influence in there, so that's fine. If any ships on either side, right, it's in the middle of the land, so there's no ships involved, so there's not going to be naval battles. There's not going to be a land battle. No. If no battles are triggered, you may immediately either take activate units or recruit units action at no military power cost. So I'm going to take an activate units action, and I'm going to have a land activation. And I'm going to pick an area where at least one of my armies or regular units perform one of the 2 options below. And one of the 2 options, the options are land movement or siege. I'm going to pick land movement. Move one of my armies or single unit in this area up to 2 spaces. It must end its movement if entering a hostile neutral area. To enter a neutral area, it must first obtain military access. Well, it's moving through its own friendly area, Brandenburg. When units enter an area, can hostile units, the battle takes place immediately. Yes. So I'm going to move this 1 and then 2 into here. So now there is going to be a land battle takes place. He is going to spawn like 1 unit. And like I say, if you can swing all and see mine, I've got 1 infantry and 1 artillery. So, just quick look at the I've got the full chart here. So now we're going to have a land battle. Attacker may appoint, assign a general to their army. I don't want to risk that. Well, yeah, no, you don't. Mind you, I get 2 blue dice. He gets 3 dice, but if he rolls the, what is it? Tertios. My ruler's dead. Oops. Let's check the other 2 cards I had. Oh, I had that military card as well. But I would have to put that in play. That would have took, yeah, it's all eating away at time. I don't think I should risk my ruler. Because I've nobody to replace him with. Yeah. Definitely if it was my event sitting up there that I could maybe get another ruler, but so I'm gonna have to take a chance. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Any defender's a human player? No. Any defender's a bot? No. So place NPR units in this area, which I've done. Placed the 1. Defending rebel is slash NPR units greater than or equal to 3. Oh, it actually says rebels there. If defending rebel slash NPR units is greater than or equal to 3, and there are no player realm defenders, draw a military card to see if the rebel slash NPR forces are commanded by a leader. Ooh. I think I done that wrong then, didn't I? Didn't the bot end up against 3 rebel units and I didn't draw a card? That might have been wrong then. Okay, well that's not the case, just 1 unit here. Account for military ideas, right, no. Play battle actions, right, okay. Roll battle dice for both attacker and defender. Each side rolls 3 dice. So 3 infantry dice each we're going to roll. There's no battle actions, then we're going to assign casualties. Right, okay. So we are the attacker, so we should roll first, I guess. So all I need here is 1 infantry symbol or a cannon. Yeah. So surely, unless we get blanks and horses. Right, here we go. Okay, good. We've got 3. Well, we've not got 3 hits because we can only count 2 of them. We can count these 2 or these 2. So we've got him. So he gets to fire back though. It can only hit us once while on an infantry symbol. And he gets it. So we're going to lose our infantry unit. So it's going back to exhausted. And then his guy is toast. We still have 1 unit remaining, so we win the battle. So it says, assign casualties both sides, add wound tokens, there's none of that. Only one side has units remaining, or one side retreats, that is yes. Any retreating player, yeah, there's no retreating. Now remove all NPR units. The side with units remaining in space is declared to be the winner of the battle. Active player gains 1 military power if they won the battle in its first battle victory it's done. It is. So we're going to gain 1 military power back, which is nice, and we have won that battle. So good, then that ends the battle and that ends our turn. Yeah. Right, okay, so end our turn. Yeah. So back to Austria, who have got... They haven't taken their event, they've got less than what they've got spent, so... They're now going to take their event, because they're not at war. Yeah, they're going to take the event. So their own event is there, remember. Well, let's have a roll. So what I think I said a 4, 5, or a 6 is going to take their event. Here we go. And it is a 5. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, so a 5 is when an event is revealed, yes, pick this event, gain a bot power if it's going to ducats on it. Well, it doesn't have. The good thing of this is we're going to get 4 ducats now, aren't we? Guaranteed. And then it's going to resolve option A, it says here, but however that overrides the event suggestion file, overrides that and says they're going to pick B. Then we resolve secondary effects. Actually, I didn't check that. I forgot about that for the Denmark again, but they didn't have enough bot power left, as don't Austria. So they're just going to end the turn after that. Right, okay, so we're going to pick their own event, so that's another 2 ducats each on these two. Messy crap. And then they're going to pick this. There's not going to be any secondary effects on this as well, remember, because it's the ruler one. Right, so actually I don't think it affects any of this, does it? Well, Lombardy and Central Italy leave the HRE, so yeah. Right, okay, I think I found the tokens for this. Wasn't sure at first, but it's that. It's got there's a sort of cross across it, isn't there? You can't see it. But anyway, that looks like the tokens are. So it says Lombardy and Central Italy leave HRE. These are not HRE counters, that's what these are. So Central Italy is here. And Lombardy is here. Right. So they've now left the HRE. So that's the first part of that. So that does apply no matter what you pick. And then, like I say, the bot suggestion says it's going to select B. So we'll let them go. The Emperor loses 2 prestige. So they go from 25 to 23. That's always good. I'm coming down the way. The Emperor loses and 2 Imperial influence. And then it's going to gain 1, because it was him that played this, it's going to gain 1 ball power. Sorry. Gain 1 bot power. Oh, that's up to 5. Oh, right, okay. He's not going to pass next turn. That's good. That gives me another shot, maybe. I think it's good anyway. Right, and then he's going to lose 2, what was it? Imperial influence. So this is going to drop back 1, 2. Now does the Imperial influence come off right away then? You would kind of think it did, but surely that's mentioned in the rules, you would think. Okay, so just checking on HRE, Imperial influence, page 44, 18.2. It says, Imperial influence is always placed or redistributed in phase 5 step B and should always match Imperial authority at that point. So that tells me that we don't adjust it just now. It happens in phase 5 step B. Right, we gave them the bot power and that's a card done. So good. So 2 events left, so we're gonna have to well, you know what, Grant, it's gonna be your choice. Just wonder if any of them are going to give it any unrest. There's a Cardinal dies, and there's the one with the skull. What is that? What is the one with the skull? It's not the skull and crossbones, it's the sort of burning skull. Oh, it's attrition. Is that armies? And we've got our artillery unit still. What page is this on? Yeah, so attrition, all player realms that are at war except you. So if I play that card, it's not going to be me. It's not going to apply. Must remove 1 land unit as a casualty for every 4 deployed land units that they have. Well, I've only got 1 deployed land unit. So that's fine. It doesn't matter if I take that or not. Both of these are going to give France. France is going to be gaining more territory. So that's all that's going to happen regarding there. Now there is talk of unrest on one of the events. Select 1 to 2 areas by land. Adjacent by land to the Emperor's Realm, where there are towns and provinces which are not core provinces of their owners. In each of these areas add unrest. Yeah, I think that's the one I want to play. I think that's going to mess up the Emperor. There's going to be some rebels appearing. However, the downside to me... Well, it starts off by me gaining 1 military power and increasing Imperial authority by 1, but it's just dropped by 2, so we can live with that. And then ends by saying, if you are an HRE member realm, which we are, I've got to exhaust 2 of my manpower to gain 2 prestige. Exhaust 2 manpower. Does that mean, when it says that, can I take these from the available? Or do they have to come from my army? No, I think I could just move them from there, right? Well, I've only got 1 in my army, and it's a artillery one. I don't really want to move them. Let me just see what it says. I can't quite find it, but I'm going to assume I could take 2 from available and exhaust them to do that. Because it seems like I should gain the 2 prestige. So that's probably the one I'm going to play. The other, I know I'm not looking across here, but I'm giving my thoughts as well. The other one's plague. So place an ill health in one of your own areas and another in an area adjacent to it for every 2 ducats. Well, that's got 4 ducats on it. All players must move half their units in these areas as casualties. Round up, reduce a large town. I don't really want that. So, but there's no rush to do that. Doesn't look like I'm going to get unrest, but that's fine. We can still play exceptional year. So, whose turn is it? That was Austria, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see if I can finish off well. Right, so Austria's taking their event. Well, I'm not going to finish things off here, but at least maybe get into the 50-odd minute mark, and then... so Denmark now are going to pass, aren't they? They're not at war or anything. They've only got 2 bot power left. Army's not on the map. They're not under attack. No. Their spent bot power is greater than what they've got left. They're not at war. They've picked their event. They're going to pass. So we're going to pass and gain 2 bot power. So that's Denmark. So they are going to actually be first player next turn. And they're going to gain 2 bot power. Well, certainly not got as crazy an amount of bot power as they both did the last time, anyway. Okay, so that's then passed. That's back to us now. I suppose that we continue our military. Oh yeah, because hang on, you're going to get an unrest here. But you can't remove it, can you? Oh, yes you can, Grant. Remember, this would be playing a card that's not using the suppress unrest. Oh, how about that? That's a good one. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, and we've got a cannon. We've got a cannon, which can siege 2 strength. Well, we only needed 1. That's fine. So we're going to do what is it? Activate units. Action. Again, so it's going to cost 1 military. Oh, does it cost me 1 military power and then to siege as well? Or can I just siege? Right, hang on. I'm going to pay 1 military power to take a land activation. Right, so I've spent my military power. And then I'm going to take the second option, which is siege. If the selected area has hostile provinces, you may activate units to siege instead of moving. The action cost pays for a single sieging unit. Pay a 1 military power for each additional unit. Right, so I've paid for the 1 unit, which has got a siege strength of 2, because it's a cannon, it's artillery. It does send us to page 28 there to check siege, but, well. Yeah, I should. Right, calculate siege strength. Yeah, that's fine. So, an NPR province, place an occupied token on that province, and then one of your own towns, a matching size with unrest side facing up on top. Yeah, which we're not concerned about now, because, yeah, that's good. So, I'm going to try and squeeze things in here. So, we want... Give me a... So, there's an occupy marker goes in there, and I'm going to take one of my towns, flip it over to its unrest side, put it in there, right, and I'm just going to put the war token back at top. Yeah, but just remember that's an unrest grant, which I shouldn't forget, because that's now... that's my turn there. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Well, remember, Austria are going to take one more turn. So, am I going to get to play this and get a... what do you call it? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. No, you only occupy that grant. Owner vassalize. I'm just looking at my mission. So while that occupy marker's still there, that's not going to trigger the end of that, the completion of that mission. And the occupy marker doesn't go away until the peace resolution, does it? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. The mission will trigger... Well, not in phase 1, is it? It'll trigger in phase 2 or something. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so back to Austria then. And they've got 5 bot power against 5 bot power, so they're not going to pass. I don't believe. Right, give me a second. Right, my battery's dying as well, but I want to try and get this finished. It's been quite a good wee finish here. So, they've got bot power left, they're not under attack, can't siege. So their spent bot power is greater than what they've got left. No, it's not, it's the same. So no, have they got any cards left? Yeah, so they're going to draw a card. So I guess, they might end up taking, but it's more than likely they're not. So, yeah, bot number 1. So, unrest, focus on politics. That's going to cost 1 bot. Yeah, there's a bot power away now. So that's him now more spent than what they've not got. They do have unrest, so they're going to target 2 areas with unrest. And yeah. On any problems with unrest, remove 2 of them, prefer capital, then large end of turn. Right. So they've got... they've got 2 large ones here, because that was the Denmark spying on them, wasn't it? So 1, 2. Okay, so they're going to do that at the end of turn, but next turn, unless they gain... they've got to gain 2 bot power now, haven't they? Then, unless I can give them 2 bot power, they're going to pass next turn. Which still gives us another turn and then our event. So yeah, I think this is going to work out. So, back to... my phone's going to die. Back to Denmark. So they're not going to do... No, they passed, sorry. They passed. Right, so back to me. I'm going to play Exceptional Year. So that's going to cost 2 administrative power, which I had 4. I'm spending 2 of it. I'm going to remove 1 unrest from one of my towns or vassals. Now, like I say, that is not the suppress unrest action. So even though this town is occupied, My understanding is I'm allowed to flip that to that. Because he's the only one that I've got in unrest. And then I'm going to gain 9 ducats. And this did require at least 3, which I've got 4 at the moment, so that's fine. So I'm going to gain 9 ducats. I'll put 1 in, take 2 5s. Yeah, I'm actually going to pay 6 back. Oh, sorry, I've got 12 now, so I'm going to pay 6 just now. I'm probably going to pay the other 6 as well when I think about it. But I'll just pay 6 just now, and get rid of one of these loans, and then we can always clear the other one off. If need be. Well, if I've got the money. So that's that. That gets discarded. That's my turnover. Back to Austria. This time now they are going to pass. Yes, so they pass and gain 1 on bot power for a passing second. Yeah, so they're going to carry forward a bunch of bot power next turn, so it might be a longer turn next time for them. So now there's no more ducats left to be gained for passing, so it activates the end of the round, end of the action phase. However, I've still got to take my event, but I've got 1 more turn to do, so I can take 1 more turn and then play the event. So I'm going to do that. So I'm not going to change the national focus, but I'm going to get to do 1 trade action, so I think I should. And what I'll do here is, because things are dying, I'll try and get this trade action and then we'll leave the event. That seems a shame. But I've got end of turn stuff to deal with anyway. And that event is going to need some looking through as well, so. Yeah, let's just do the trade. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've just realised. Grant, if you had done the trade, there was a good chance Austria would have got 2 bot power. So if I'd done the trade action before doing the exceptional year, we might have got an extra turn out of this. You divvy. That's annoying. Because I think every time my trade is always giving Austria 2 bot power, isn't it? Because it's either Champagne, he's got this guy, or Saxony, or Vienna. So if I'm getting something, he's getting something. Why did I not think of that? I mean, I didn't need to do the exceptional year there. I could have waited 1 more turn. Oh, well, you've done it now. Right. Okay, so 3 trade cards. Slaves, spices, and fish. Now... No, none should be added. It's only when you open up the colonies and all that. Right, so what we got? Ivory Coast, Indian Ocean, Black Sea. That's not going to apply. Oh, they're all in the water. Oh, well, there you go. It didn't matter then, because, I mean, yes, Lubeck, but no, because I've not got a ship. Yeah, and there's another thing. I could have had a ship in the water this time without any worry of being at war. Well, I didn't need to spend an hour turn. Whether I would have thought of that, and then you've got money issues. But yeah, if I'd had a ship there, I would have been getting 2. Yeah, you know what? It's only 3 ducats, so I can't trade on any of them. So I still gain 2 ducats for doing it. Yeah, that's the first time that's happened, isn't it? I've been quite lucky with the trading. So I suppose that wouldn't have gave Austria the 2 bot power anyway, so that makes me feel a little bit better about that one. Although, crappy 2 ducats. Right, I'm going to take 2 ducats. Actually, I'm going to pay 6. Getting that 5 out there. Yeah. Right. I'm going to pay 6 back, which leaves me only 2 ducats just to pay that other loan off. So I've now got 2 ducats but no loans at all. Right, and I think I'm going to call it there. Now, I'd love to come back and do another bit. It's not too late just now, but... well, I need to get some charge on the phone for sure, so I'll need to take a bit of a break. That was good, I enjoyed that bit actually. Just a pity at the end there. Could have... well, yeah, anyway. Right, yeah, I know I'm leaving it just at the last bit because I've now got to then take my event and then that's the end of the turn. That's right, yeah. Because I was able to take one more turn. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'll be back in a bit with the next part. Hopefully still tonight, but the sensible plan would be to leave it till the morning, but we shall see. Okay, cheers.